Hello again. I have not made a stupid tutorial in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. To well, mainly because I forgot. But yeah, finally I'm doing the battle tutorial, which I think I said I would do next. I don't know if I said battle or what's it called? Upgrading. But yeah, we're doing battling today. Well, it's not going to be like super intense battle. Right now, I'm just going to give you a few tips and pointers, things you should look out for, how you should use your moves and stuff like that. More basic, like more something everybody should know rather than when you want to fight like the harder quests like wizards and ultimate stages and spectre stages. This is something you should use pretty much throughout the whole game, or knowledge you should know throughout the whole game. So we're just gonna go into an event battle. There's a collab going on, whatever. I don't watch this anime. So we're gonna do this yellow one. So we're gonna do hard. Let's do the hard one just so we get through it. So most stages have a details thing where you could click on it and there's details about the stage. They give you rewards and they recommend you units you should use. You should really follow the recommended a lot. You can still change it up, but actually we shouldn't. I want a stage that has more things. These are all Alright, we'll do this one. Actually, no, that's Spectre. I don't want to get myself killed. There's not... I'm trying to find a... Alright, forget that. Forgive me for that cut. My game has crashed for some reason. Mainly because I guess it didn't load in all this event background and stuff. But now it did. As I was saying, for the quest, I'm trying to find one that has a lot of things I had spawned and stuff, like the special tiles and whatever. Because I want to go over most of, at least as many as possible. I want to go over at least damage, because damage is going to be your biggest threat. Damage panels suck. I want to see. Wait, do you have damage panels? Okay, we're gonna do this guy. We'll do the wizard one. We don't want to make it insanely insane. So as I was saying, you want to check what each thing has, skills that you should beware, special rules, your rewards, and then recommended units. Like I said, these are something you should follow. I recommend it. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna build a team based on what it said. So let's just get into it. Let's clear out some random team I have. I don't know why I have this team. Let's change it up. So we have to beware of damage panels. So we're gonna clear this out. And we could easily sort by the color, the rarity, abilities. So we are going to do forest, because this is an electric stage that counters it. We are going to want damage panel break. So these are our options for damage panel break that are also green. So I'm going to choose you. You're pretty good. I don't know. I really don't have many green damage panel breakers. So these three. And then my friend unit will be, I guess happy is fine. Whatever. Hey, my thing didn't save. Huh? What happened here? I forgot to press OK. That's why. Let's go back to how it was. Okay, there we go. Now that our team is set around the parameters of what we're fighting, we are good to go. So let's just start. And I will explain the damage panel thing. It will probably appear really early on. Yeah, here it is. Okay, or not. But you will easily notice them. Damage panels are these panels that are colored and they have spikes. The spikes are the spiked panels, damage panels, whatever you want to call them. If your character cannot break damage panels, like they don't have that ability, and they break it, it will damage you. It's pretty straightforward, but it's something you should look out for because it is probably one of the most deadliest things. I always have trouble with damage panels because, yeah, I always forget to bring people who could break them. And another thing, as I mentioned in the general overview video, is that you want to save your abilities for the final floor. And I'm also gonna not use them all at the same time because if the dude has multiple health bars, you don't want to do that. See, here's a damage panel right here. Luckily, since my character has damage panel break, I could break this without a problem and I won't take any damage. So it's basically like nothing ever happened. There are a few other panels that can be summoned. One of them is junk. Junk you've probably seen because junk is very common. You need people that have junk break, junk is nothing. It counts as no panels. It's just in the way. It's junk. It's just there to mess with you. And just bringing a junk breaker, like, you probably only need one. You don't really need that many. Unless if it's, like, out of hand, which never really happens that much from what I've seen. It doesn't matter. Another panel that could be dangerous is time panels. They are colored panels that are shaped like an alarm clock. These panels, if you don't destroy them in a certain amount of moves, they blow up and damage you. Sometimes they are lethal, like they could do 500,000 damage, so you can't survive it, so you have to get rid of them. They could be get rid of either by chaining them with another of the same color or just blowing them up with a bomb. They're just another hindrance and try to mess you up. As I was saying, now that we're here, we have to fight the final boss of this stage. So, like I said, the best thing to do is save your things for the end. I recommend using moves that last for a few turns first. So, like, like this one, actually. Green multi-chain, yellow drop as green bombs for 3 turns. This will be good to have right at the beginning. So you start dropping green bombs. You don't waste the move for like later, you know. So I'm going to use this one now. Also, I recommend using moves if you can, like ones that break, on characters that deal most of your damage. So they can do the most damage based on how many panels you break. Because I'm breaking a lot in this turn. So it's good that I have this character, because she does pretty decent damage, I would say, for now. Like, if it was on Happy, for example, it wouldn't be as good, because obviously she does way less damage. She's just there for healing. I do sometimes recommend bringing a healer if you're fighting like a tanky dude that deals damage when their health bar goes down, I do recommend it because it is way better than using fever mode, I would think. Like, this one also lasts 3 turns. Another panel type I want you to be wary of is I can't English. Beware of is protect. Protect isn't that much of a deal, but basically when you click on it, it won't break unless you have protect break, which pierces it. You'll notice it. It comes in like a pink bubble. I'm pretty sure it's pink. But it comes in a bubble. You have to hit it twice for the panel to break inside unless you have the protect break. But it's really not that much of a deal. You don't have to prepare for it. The main thing you want to prepare for is damage panels. You always want damage panels breakers, because those things, especially if they start to stack up and you can't move without hitting one, you're kind of screwed. At least junk you could get by, and it won't hurt you. Most characters can break junk anyway, so it doesn't make that big of a deal. Not everyone can break damage panels, though, which is a big problem. Alright, now I'm actually going to show you the fever mode, because I couldn't last time in the general overview video. Because this character is also weakened by 90. Oh boy. But so Fever is, like I said, is a last resort. This is basically, let's say you have 3 damage panel breakers and not and there's a bunch of damage panels, for example. I would save Fever mode for times like that. I'm just doing it to show you what it looks like. It's not the best for damaging. Like I said last time, it's better for healing. So that could potentially replace a healer character. But it's not the best at everything. It's just, like I said, a last resort. If you have too many damage panels and your character can't break damage, or too many junks are in the way and your character can't break junk, that's a good thing to rely on, because it could still heal you and damage the opponent while not having to risk your life breaking damage panels. But other than that, that's pretty much all I really want to talk about battling. I'm not really gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna talk about fighting like the insanely hard stages, because I want to save that for later on, recommending like what units to bring, when you should go on to fighting those kinds of stages, what stages you should play, blah blah blah, whatever. I probably jumbled that up, but you get the general idea. Yeah, this video is a lot shorter, but I already gave how to battle in the first video. This is just a few extra pointers, what to be wary of. Another thing also with the healers too, anybody could heal. So with the pink panels or whatever, everyone can heal with the pink. So like I said, you don't have to bring a healer if you don't want to. I just sometimes recommend it in case you take a lot of damage. Because most characters that aren't healers won't heal that much per heart. Like, they end up healing like 100 per heart, while healers heal like 1,000 per heart. Like, you see, like, healers are also better teamed up with when you have like those the bulky defense unit. They're called stamina. Those are like tanks. Their main use is for health, to not die. I personally recommend using mainly attack and technical if you want to just deal damage, because technicals help like make more panels and stuff. Attacks just deal, well, they're called offense, you know what I mean. And yeah, that's all I really want you to prepare for, is just reading the details, what they want. See, this one has panel protect, but it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, damage is your worst enemy. Honestly, I'd think damage panels is worse than the enemy attacking itself, because that could instantly mess you up if you don't have the right units. So it's always good to get a damage panel breaker, getting them upgraded. I'll do the upgrading video. I can't say next week. I have to do stuff next week. And yeah, that's all I really want to go over for damage. I'm not talking about damage. For battling, battle system. Yeah. I mean, it's really simple. Just read what they do. Just put the right units in, and then you're good. Prioritize anti-damage. I cannot stress that enough. I have died many, many times to forgetting damage panel people, or just having one unit not have damage panels break, and I don't have a fever. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, so goodbye. Upgrading video will be soon.